This message is for whoever finds it. Choose the pal you're drawn to. I'll see you on the other side. You were drawn to the rose quartz sphere. You are seeking harmony, reassurance, or love that feels whole and reciprocal. Okay? So we've got 2 cards. And if you see here, we've got first the Romance Oracle, the Romance Angel Oracle, the main energy around their next move. And then we have a clarifier using my Freaky Friday Oracle deck, okay? This is to show how the energy wants to express itself, okay? Musically. All right, let's get into it, shall we? So, the main energy that we have, the main energy around their next move, well, it looks like you guys need to go on a retreat, okay? Some kind of vacation, staycation, but it needs to be with you two connecting. Cabin in the woods, lake house, some kind of retreat where there's more nature, more grounding energy. You guys need to ground your relationship. You guys need to connect again, okay? Remember why you guys are together, okay? I'm sensing some stagnancy. It's time to disconnect from the world. Turn off your phones. I mean, as safely as you can, right? We do live in a world where we gotta have them on for safety purposes, but try to disconnect electronically as much as possible when you're with this person on this retreat. Valentine's Day is coming up, so something could be coming up around that time. Lots of yin and yang energy with the white and the black, so you guys balance each other out, okay? But yeah, that is the main energy around the next move, their next move. And how can we express that, right? Well, how can we express that? Morning thoughts. So I want you to do me a favor, honeybee. Get you a piece of paper and get your pen. I want you to write down this card inspiration, okay? Listen to this song. Listen to it with your lover or your significant other. The card number is 26, so 26 could be significant. Okay, February 26th, possibly. The number 8. 8's also the significant, eights are a symbol of infinity, forever, right? Infinite love, okay? But anyways, write this down. This card was inspired by All the Time, Jeremiah featuring Natasha Mosley and Lil Wayne. You're the first thing on their mind when they wake, a craving before the day even starts. All right. If you look here in this card, I'm seeing trees there in the background as well. So I'm getting the vision of now I'm getting bed and breakfast. Okay. Yeah. This is beautiful. They're craving to go on a retreat, to go on some kind of vacation or staycation with you, okay? And they want to wake up with you in the morning, breakfast in bed type energy, okay? Where you're just laying there, just soaking up each other's love and energy, all right? This is beautiful. And you are always on their mind, always, especially in the morning. Pal number 1, I hope that this resonated for you. And if it did, please like, comment, and subscribe and come back for your next one. I do pick a card readings once a month, okay? Or when I feel called to do so. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye. You chose the Labradorite point, okay? That means you're asking, what's next? or you're feeling ready to take some kind of action. That's why you're here for pile number 2. Okay? We have 2 cards today on the table. We have our main one, which is our romance angel. And then we have our clarifier, which is your own, yours truly, the Freaky Friday Oracle deck that I created to clarify. So your romance angel is going to be your main energy around their next move. And the Freaky Friday Oracle is going to be how that energy wants to express itself. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. The main energy. Wow. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, pile number 2. So why are you here? No, I'm just playing. You just wanted some confirmation, right? Some clarity. Well, here you go. You wanted to know if the feelings that you're feeling, not just in your heart, but like spiritually, energetically, physically, they're all aligning, and it's probably freaking you out a bit. So you really just want to know before you get any deeper in this, before you guys go any deeper, are they the one? Well, Spirit is saying, yeah, this very well may be. Okay? Labradorite. It gives an energy of activating, clarifying, right? Forward moving. So it's okay to go forward with this union. Okay? And the shape, we got a point, right? Direction, forward moving. Okay? Going up. So it could only go up from here. And speaking of up, we've got these 2 angels here. You guys are definitely protected as well, spiritually and energetically. This union was cultivated for you, for both of you. Okay? Now, let's get the expression, like I mentioned earlier, right? How can we express this love? The fact that I said that, that means that maybe it's time for you to express how you feel. Maybe it's time to tell them that they're the one, or maybe it's time for them to tell you. Flip it how you need to. However, how the energy wants to express itself, well, honey. Tide and temptation. Let's get our paper, let's get our pen. I want you to write down the inspiration, because I want you to listen to this song either by yourself, with your significant other, whatever you want to do. But this was inspired by Rock the Boat, Aaliyah. Okay? Your movements, pull them in. Unhurried, hypnotic, irresistible. They'll follow wherever that rhythm leads. I'll read that again. Your movements, pull them in. Unhurried, hypnotic, irresistible. They'll follow wherever that rhythm leads. Tide and temptation. Rock the boat. I'm getting this could be potentially a long distance relationship, or it turned into one pretty quickly, unexpectedly. Okay. However, you guys need to have a conversation about how this is going to go forward. Okay. Either you or they, somebody is willing to make that move. Okay. Yeah, it might rock the boat a little bit, right? Figurative speech, meaning it might ruffle some feathers, it might be upsetting to some, it might cause a few things to get misaligned so then things could be aligned again, right? But this could be the one. So y'all need to have a conversation and figure this out. Is it worth it? I will say this, if this is something you or they are, thinking about doing, the questions I want you to ask or them to ask or think about, flip it how we need to, is if you're willing to uproot your life and relocate and do all those things, does that mean you're also willing to fully commit to that person and vice versa? Because if not, then it may be unwise to uproot. Okay? Have that conversation. The Labradorite is calling you to align your chakras, because that's what the Labradorite does as well. It aligns all your chakras. Okay? Get yourself together. Get some clarity. Get your communication together to figure out the angle that you want to go and have the conversation. Okay? Yeah, that's your message, honeybee. And I will say, if you're not in any kind of relationship, if you're single, this reading is calling for you to put yourself in a position to where you can be more accessible to find the one, right? You may have to, you might find them overseas, you might find them somewhere where there's a beach location, some kind of island. Okay? That's if you're looking, of course, right? So keep that in mind. 24 is significant, and also the number 6. Okay? I hope that this did resonate for you, honeybee. If it did, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, all the things. If not, that's okay. Check out my other readings. Check out pile number 1 or pile number 3 as well. Bye, honeybee. I'll see you for the next one. Oh, and by the way, I do these pick-a cards monthly now, or when I feel called to do so. So stay tuned. All right, bye. You chose the raw, clear quartz, which means you were drawn to this pile because you need some clarity. You're ready for the clarity and to see things exactly as they are, okay? So let's get clear. Now, as you see, we've got 2 cards on the table. We've got the Romance Angel and the Freaky Friday Oracle. The Freaky Friday Oracle I did create on my own. This is a clarifier, okay? The Romance Angel is going to be the main energy around their next move, all right? The Freaky Friday Oracle is going to be how that energy wants to express itself. All right, so let's get into it. All right, well, you wanted some clarity. That's why you're here, honeybee. Okay? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right? I am getting a vision of somebody who is so damn needy on their partner. You have to hear affirmations all the time. You have to be shown it. And when you don't get it, you unravel, you spiral. That's not good, okay? When you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be a whole cup, right? So when someone is pouring into you, it's overflowing, so then you're never depleted, and then you can pour back into them, and they should be the same way, right? So what I'm saying is, if you have a relationship that turns into a codependent relationship, the moment that they're not fulfilling you, you're going to internalize that and then become unhappy because you're so reliant and dependent on them to make you happy. Does that make sense? So we don't like that, okay? We want to stop that, honeybee. Let's go ahead and look at our clarifier, all right, and see how it wants to express itself. And this is a song that you can listen to by yourself or with your significant other, whomever it may be. Get your paper, get your pen. Number 23 is the number, so 23 could be significant. The number 5, okay? But the card that we have is inspired by lovers and friends, okay? That's Usher, Little John, and Ludacris. You're the one they can laugh with, talk to, and still crave deeply. That ease is rare and unforgettable. And that's why you're so codependent. I'm going to read that again. You're the one they can laugh with, talk to, and still crave deeply. That ease is rare and unforgettable. Okay? Lovers and friends. There were 3 people in that song. 3, and we've got 3 stars here on the card. How many times have y'all tried this? 3 times over? How long have y'all been together? 3 years? 3 months? How long have y'all been separated from each other? 3 years, 3 months? And somebody is so, I'm hearing now 3 weeks. I just heard 3 weeks. But someone is so codependent on how that other person makes them feel that it's turned into something pretty nasty. You know, it's like, it's almost like you know that y'all aren't right for each other, right? Or you know that it's not going to be anything more than what it is. Or y'all know that it should stay dormant, the relationship, but y'all are so familiar with each other. Like, y'all had a trifecta when y'all were together, right? And I feel like you guys aren't together because of unforeseen circumstances. It was kind of like y'all didn't really get proper closure or something. But the moment that you even hear their name, or it could be something so small, you now are starting to spiral, you know, into these memories, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgia. And we all know that nostalgia really isn't a good thing. It's not healthy if you think about it. I need you to break free from this codependency. And it's not just you, it's both of y'all. Because look, see that here? It's both of you. So, y'all have got to figure this out and come to grips with this relationship, this situationship, this situation. All right, honeybee, I hope that did resonate, okay? If it didn't, that's okay. It was kind of heavy. Check out pile number 1 or 2 or any of my other readings. And if it did, please like, comment, subscribe. No, seriously, subscribe, because I want y'all to have this deck in your hands eventually, but I'm waiting until I get to a certain subscriber count. All right, love you. I'll see you in the next one. I do pick a cards monthly or when I feel called to do so. All right, happy Valentine's Day. Get out of this situation. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.